Imagine stepping into a world where warriors offered blood sacrifices to gods, held mysterious feasts to honor the dead, and chanted secret prayers to ensure victory in battle. Welcome to the hidden rituals of the Vikings. While they're often remembered for their fearsome raids and epic longships, the Norse people had spiritual practices that were just as fascinating as their warrior culture. Let's dive into the forgotten customs and sacred ceremonies that defined Viking life. Blot, the blood sacrifice. At the heart of Viking rituals was the Blot, a sacrificial ceremony dedicated to the gods and spirits. During Blot, animals were slaughtered, and their blood was collected in bowls. This blood was then sprinkled on altars, idols, and even participants to gain the favor of deities like Odin, Thor, or Freyr. These ceremonies weren't just grim, they were a vital part of community life, often accompanied by feasting, drinking, and storytelling. Blot was a way for the Vikings to connect with their gods and seek protection or blessings for the harvest, battles, and safe voyages. Seiðr, the magic of the Vikings. One of the most mysterious Viking rituals was Seiðr, a form of magic practiced primarily by women known as Völvas. These powerful seeresses would enter a trance-like state to communicate with spirits, foretell the future, and influence events. The rituals often involved chanting, drumming, and the use of herbs to alter consciousness. Odin himself was said to practice Seiðr, despite it being considered unmanly by Norse society. This sacred magic could guide Viking leaders in making crucial decisions or even curse their enemies. Funerary rites. Sending off the dead. The Vikings believed that the way you were buried determined your journey to the afterlife. Elaborate funerals included burning ships, burying treasures, and, in some cases, human sacrifice to accompany the dead into the next world. The ship burial was one of the most iconic rites, symbolizing a vessel to carry the departed to Valhalla or other realms. Funeral feasts were held to honor the deceased and provide closure to the living, blending mourning with celebration. The ritual of Berserkers. Before heading into battle, Viking Berserkers, warriors who fought with almost supernatural ferocity, underwent mysterious rituals to enter a trance-like state. These ceremonies included drinking potent concoctions, chanting war cries, and invoking Odin's name. Some believe these rituals induced a form of controlled madness, giving berserkers their legendary strength and fearlessness. The sight of a berserker charging into battle was enough to terrify even the bravest enemies. Yule, the pagan roots of Christmas. The Vikings celebrated Yule, a midwinter festival that honored the return of the sun and the gods. During Yule, massive feasts were held, bonfires were lit, and oaths were sworn over sacred hammers or swords. Yule traditions, like decorating trees, burning Yule logs, and feasting heavily influenced modern Christmas celebrations. It was a time of joy, reflection, and hope for the year ahead. The hidden rituals of the Vikings reveal a culture deeply connected to their gods, nature, and community. These ceremonies, whether performed for the gods, the dead, or the warriors themselves, were central to Viking life and legacy. If you enjoyed this dive into Viking rituals, be sure to subscribe for more fascinating historical stories. Let us know in the comments which ritual intrigued you the most, and join us next time as we uncover more secrets of the past.